The hills and valleys of the West Rand were on display as Krugersdorp Golf Club played host to the latest stop on the Betway Big Easy Tour. Tell us about this magnificent layout.
It's a really old school parkland layout, so pretty much tree line, tee to green, every single hole. So you really need to be on your game off the tee box, hit it nice and straight, and then really small greens. So not only do you have to keep it in play off the tee, but your irons have to be on point and keep your ball in play. From there, the greens aren't really quick and tricky. They're pretty flat, not too many undulations, but the hard part is actually getting there. So straight off the tee box, managing the dog legs nicely, and then hitting a lot of greens. Those guys are gonna score well this week.
This is the fifth event of the Betway Big Easy Tour season, and around this century-old layout, intelligent shot making is certainly rewarded, and the players out here are looking to tame this tough but fair test of golf. Krugersdorp's very own Simon Deploy was able to lean on local knowledge during the first round of this 54-hole tournament. Deploy has already grinded his way to 2 top 5 finishes on the Sunshine Tour in his rookie campaign, and the 24-year-old caught fire on the back 9. Having made the turn in 2 under par, he collected 6 more birdies to set the pace at 8 under.
The first 9 was a bit slow, but I held a few putts on the back 9, so it was good. I'm very happy with how I played in round 1.
Deploy with 64 topped the leaderboard by 2 shots ahead of Matthew Rushton, while Papua Sagolum class member Centennial Mini went round in 68 to be 1 better than the group at 3 under. Member of the Papua Sagolum class, Toto Timber Jr., backed up an opening 71 with a 4 under par 68 on day 2 at Krugersdorp, which offers a warm sense of camaraderie amidst stunning surroundings. Timber Jr., a previous winner on the Betway Big Easy Tour, moved up 10 places and into a share 5th position.
I've been working hard on my putting with my coach. So yesterday it kind of worked a bit. I've held some long putts, short putts. I played very decently, I can't complain, and obviously I'm building my confidence for bigger events and everything.
Graham van der Merwe made the biggest move on the penultimate day. His 8 under par 64 that featured 10 birdies catapulted him to 3rd on his own at 9 under and within arm's reach of the top.
It's really a thinker's course. You have to put yourself in the right position off the tee. The greens are running really nicely. I was reading them really, super well, and it's a nice challenge. This course will make you a good player. So,
Matthew Rushton, who shared 2nd at the previous event, continued to trend in the right direction. Rushton, with a 2nd consecutive 66, went on to take the lead at 12 under par.
I felt like probably the key factor was my preparation. We had a tough bout with the wind in the lead up to this event, so I got out here, I got a really good preview, put a really nice game plan together, and I've just gone out and executed.
Rushton held a slender 1-shot cushion over Simon Deploy, who, despite starting his 2nd round with 4 straight birdies, signed for a 69. The strength of the game in South Africa is here for all to see on the Sunshine Tour's feeder circuit, and coming through the ranks is a very special talent, Lyle Pedro, who hails from the Northern Cape.
I'm 20 years old. I'm from Katu, all the way in the Northern Cape. Spent most of my life there, went to school there, and yeah, now I'm here on the Big Easy Tour playing professional golf, so I'm happy. My dad got me into the game when I was 5 years old. Played a lot of junior events, Golf RSA national events. Was lucky enough to be part of the SGDB for a couple of years, and went to Q school last year, got my Sunshine Tour card, and now I'm here, so I'm happy. It's been tough, I'm not gonna lie, coming from the amateur rank to the professional rank, so it's a big step up, but I think I'm getting better with each tournament, so I'm happy about that.
Now, who is going to apply leaderboard pressure, and are we going to see another first-time winner on the Betway Big Easy Tour? Lyle Pedro completed a solid week with a round of 72 to claim a top 10 finish, alongside USA's Kirby Kokirkham at 4 under. Toto Timber Jr. settled for a share of 6th place with Travis Ladner at 7 under par after going round in 70. Matthew Rushton, playing in the final group, got off to a fast start with birdies at his first 2 holes, and despite making his fair share of putts, carded a level par round of 72. The Ehrenvale Golf Club professional finished ahead of Stolt Swart in 4th position. Joe Knox emerged as a surprise challenger. The Englishman, who went out in 31 strokes, carded an eye-catching 63 to set the early clubhouse lead at 14 under par. Knox would eventually finish alongside Simon Deploy, who fired a 3rd consecutive round in the 60s and ended his home bid 2 behind. Graham van der Merwe went on to take the title in the West and completed his come-from-behind victory in the process. The runner-up at Acacia Golf Club last time out vaulted to the summit, courtesy of 7 birdies in a blemish-free round. Van der Merwe, who has made 8 out of 10 cuts on the Sunshine Tour this season, signed for a 65. It earned the 33-year-old his first win on the Betway Big Easy Tour and the biggest of his career.
I've been playing nicely for a long time, but today and yesterday it all came together. The long game, the putting, the chipping, it all came together, and luckily that's what you need to do to win an event like this. So yeah, I'm just super stoked.
Van der Merwe finished with a tournament total of 16 under par for 3 rounds and became the 5th different winner this season.
It's crazy. This time last year, I was contemplating even playing golf again. It had been a long time since I played, so for me to even play in a Big Easy, never mind win one, is just a milestone in itself, and I'm quite speechless, to be honest.
By virtue of his victory at Krugersdorp, Van der Merwe moved up 5 places from 8th to 3rd on the latest Order of Merit standings as the players compete for 12 cards on the Sunshine Tour for next season. From myself, Andrew Hope, and the Highlights team on the West Rand, congratulations to Graham van der Merwe on his maiden win on the Betway Big Easy Tour. An exciting stretch of events now awaits the players, who will next tee it up at Soweto Country Club. We will see you there.